Gentlewoman's recognized.
Thank you. And Mr. Speaker, you know, this week marks the 52nd anniversary of Roe v. Wade, a decision that allowed women to make their own decisions of what to do with their bodies without the interference of politicians, allowed women to make those decisions in consultation with their own faith, their own doctor, and the people that they love. And Roe v. Wade proved that when women have that freedom to make our own healthcare decisions, we live healthier, fuller lives. Sadly, after Roe was overturned, 22 states implemented full or partial abortion bans, and we've seen women bleed to death or become infertile after the onset of sepsis because they couldn't get care for miscarriages or other pregnancy-related complications. House Republicans today are joining the effort to limit women's access to full reproductive health care and information. Instead of acting to lower health care costs, we are in a health care crisis. Instead of addressing the affordability crisis, they're trying to pass laws to siphon funds away from needy families and offer a skewed vision of what a pregnant student should hear from her university. Republicans are using this moment to remind us just how little they respect women's lives, our health, or our choices. As chair of the Democratic Women's Caucus, I know that pregnancy can be joyful. As a woman who almost died on an operating table when I was pregnant, I also know how complicated pregnancies can be, and that's why I am so mad about these bills. Republicans' so-called Pregnant Students' Rights Act pretends to help pregnant students, but it provides no child care, no diapers, no formula, no housing, nothing pregnant students actually need. What it does do is control. Republicans seem to be always about controlling women, controlling people in their doctor's offices. It is about control, requiring schools to tell students about carrying a pregnancy to term, but not about what resources might be available for miscarriage, not about abortion, not about the full range of medical care that they might need to access. If a doctor only tells you about one treatment option, which might not be the best for you, that would be malpractice. Here on the House floor, it's called Republicans' priorities. Then we get the Supporting Pregnant and Parenting Women and Families Act, another nice name. Another ugly attack on women. This bill allows red states to siphon cash assistance meant for food, rent, and childcare into unregulated crisis pregnancy centers, places that masquerade as medical clinics, spread information, delay care, and shame women who may have to choose an abortion.
An additional 1 minute to the
Gentlewoman's recognized.
What's worse, their bill blocks the federal government from monitoring state use of TANF dollars for those anti-abortion clinics. They don't want accountability on those clinics. So let me tell you, don't lecture us about race, fraud, and abuse when you refuse to monitor anti-abortion clinics and when you stay silent when Trump pardons over 44 people convicted of fraud. That's a conviction of fraud, not just a suggestion. I urge my colleagues to oppose this rule, and with that, I yield back.
Gentleman from Massachusetts reserves